Hi, Chris McClune here at FDIC International 2023. I'm here now at Osage Ambulances. Osage is celebrating its 40th year this year, and I'm here with Kyle Shimmons. He's the president of Osage Ambulances. Kyle, could you give me just kind of a background on the company? When did it start? How did it start? And what have been some of the guiding principles and values that have kind of led it along during these 40 years?
Sure, thanks, Chris. Yeah, so we were founded in 1983. As Chris said, this is our 40th year. Very proud of that. We started as a van conversion upfitter in the early 80s, started dabbling in ambulances in the 80s and 90s, and made the wholesale change into all ambulances right around 99, 2000, and have been growing ever since. So along the way, our guiding principles have been pretty simple. Certainly we want to put out a really strong quality product, but it's really about taking care of our people in Lynn, Missouri, and taking care and working with our dealers around the country. Those two aspects right there are what we drive most of our decision making by. So,
okay. What would, and it may be a big combination of everything you just say, but what would you say set you apart from the other options that fire departments or EMS agencies have when selecting their rigs?
Yeah, I think we all agree in-house that what really separates us is the way that we want to treat people, the way we want to have partnerships with our customers, with our vendors, with our dealers. We want it to be a very respectful, customer service-like environment. When you call Osage, you always get someone answering the phone. There's never a robocall. And so those types of things are what we really think differentiate us in the market.
Okay, how would you say Osage provides value to its customers? How do you approach providing that value to your customers?
Yeah, I think as a custom manufacturer, when we meet with an EMS or a fire service who's looking to put together a truck, I think the first piece of value is just listening to what they really want, letting them know what we think we can accomplish within those parameters. And then as we work through the specs and the drawings and the details, really putting together the product that the customer holds of highest value, whether it's a price point thing, whether it's certain features or aspects of the truck. But it's really just trying to make sure that we're listening to them, working with them, and not telling them everything that they need to do, but listening to what they want and working with them on what we can accomplish for them. So.
Now, you mentioned custom manufacturing. You are a custom manufacturer, and this has been a challenging few years for manufacturers everywhere. And I got to think that on the custom side, that it might even be a little bit more challenging. How have you done addressing these challenges, and how are you currently addressing the challenges of chassis acquisition and the variety of the parts and all the different other components that go into an ambulance?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. We've all had supply chain challenges, whether it's chassis, electrical components, sensors, whatever it may be. I think we've continued to really focus heavily on our relationships with our vendors and the people who supply us all those parts. We really want to have a good relationship and dialogue with those individuals. And every decision that we make, whether it's there's supply chain issues or there's capacity issues, we make for the benefit of the people that we work at our facility in Lynn and for our dealers. We always want our dealers and the people out representing us to understand that we don't take these decisions lightly that are sometimes tough. Again, whether it's capacity or the pricing volatility or whatever it is, but we certainly have our market in our interest with our dealers and our employees. And I think if we keep that focus, that we'll continue to make the right decisions and the challenges will be overcome that way. So.
Okay. You just spoke about decisions that the company makes, and one of those relatively recent decisions, was opening a remount center. So what went into that decision for that kind of new service to provide to your customers?
Yeah, so we've been doing some remounting for a number of years. Opening up the new facility kind of geared around remount and remount growth really came about by listening to our customers and our dealers. They want us to be able to put out more of those remounts every year. So as the demand has continued, our customers have provided that feedback. Our dealers have said, we can have more remount orders. We decided, this is the time to go ahead and invest, add more people, open up a new facility, and really try to grow that space, along with our other part of our operation as well. So,
are there plans for further expansion?
There's always plans for some further expansion. It's just a matter of timing and when and how to go about it. But sure, no, I mean we're at the largest headcount we've ever been at our facility. We plan to continue to grow that, and we're always looking at options of how we can make the operation more efficient and continue to grow over time. So,
what is your vision for Osage moving into the future, and what are you most looking forward to about the company's future?
Yeah, so, again, as you stated earlier, this is our 40th year. When I look out at things that we want to continue to work on, how we want to continue to treat people, how we want to continue to grow, it's really looking out for the next 20, 30, 40 years. And again, taking care of our people, growing within our own industry, working with our current dealers and the evolving dealers that will come. We have a lot of transitionary things going on within the company. We've got a lot of long-term, 20, 25, 30-year individuals who will be retiring over the next number of years. So we're focused a lot on how that's going to go and making sure we're holding all that knowledge and bringing in really good people. So it's really just kind of a mix and a focus of all those efforts, continuing to put out a really solid product that we're really proud of, but also taking care of our people and allowing our dealers to go out and sell Osage for many years.
Perfect. Well, again, Kyle, thank you for taking some time with us today to talk about Osage Ambulances.
Sure.
If anyone wants to get more information or to reach you, how would they do that?
Yeah, so OsageAmbulances.com, and then certainly on all the social media platforms we're present. So yeah, we got a nice website, a lot of deliveries and other things that have happened. So check us out.
Okay,
so,
great.
Cool.
Well, again, this has been Chris McClune at FDIC International 2023. Have a good one and stay safe.